Hey guys, I want to do an update on the 75-gallon tank with my Cichlids, the kind of show tank. So I've been having this as strictly Lake Tanganyika, but I'm changing it up now, and it's for a couple reasons. One of the first reasons was, and primarily, is that these guys, the OB Fryeri and Mylochromis lesteriga, were starting to get bigger, and they were. I lost several of these Listeriga because I think these guys were just picking on them in that 30-gallon and it was a little small. So what I did is I got in this tank, and you can see it's really cloudy right now, but I caught all of the Julitochromis Regani Midnight Black out of here. And so on this side there were there was a breeding colony essentially and a bunch of fry. I cut out probably 20 fry and 3 adults. And what was happening was I'm going to put them in the 30-gallon that these guys were in, so it'll be a species-only tank, and I think they'll do really, really well there. They don't need a huge tank anyways. The 75-gallon just a little bit, I mean, it was nice. But the territories, and the other reason I was doing it is because these territories, before the Julitochromis were just hanging out here, but when I took the Calvis out of here and sold them, they started just infringing more and more to the left. So they were actually getting all the way over to the multis, and I felt like some of the multis the fry were getting picked out and not surviving. So what I'm doing is hopefully that this colony do well, but at the same time, as these guys get bigger, I don't know what I'm going to do with these guys. I'll have to figure out something and probably put them in their own tank again. But regardless, for now, we'll see how it goes. I'll put these guys in here. I know these are predator haps, so these guys are going to be very vulnerable, but I think it'll be okay. They got their shells, and if nothing else, I'll just start moving them out of here. But for now, I really want to see what this tank's going to look like as these guys grow up. That's kind of why I opened up a lot more. There's big space here, still a pile of rocks, but there's just more swimming space, and I may eventually even cut this rock pile even more to the left. But these OB Fryeri have been growing really nicely. I haven't lost any of them. I got all 5. Quite frankly, it looks like I think I have 4 males and 1 female, which is pretty much the exact opposite ratio I would have wanted. But we'll see as they continue to grow out. And the Mylochromis, as you can see, I only have 3. Started with, I think, 7. It was pretty frustrating over the last week and a half. I lost 2 of the bigger ones in here, and I think it was just a function of that 30-gallon, like I said, was just too small, and these guys were starting to fight a little bit more. So I'm hoping with the added space, everything will do much better now. So we're going to see how they grow out. I think they'll get a nice growth spurt too, and I think it'll just give this tank more color as these guys get bigger and these guys get bigger, but also just more activity. In general, the Julitochromis were super cool, but they tended to just, hang out. They're rock dwellers. They stay really close to the rocks, and the gobies are awesome, but they're also just 2 of them, and they do swim around and are pretty active, and the catfish are still in here too. They kind of hang out and hide. So overall, this tank doesn't have a lot of excitement, in my opinion, for a show tank. So I'll keep breeding the Julitochromis in the 30-gallon below, and I think they'll do really well. They won't be as bothered as much, and then I'm hoping to see these guys grow out and get more active and hopefully really take off. So that's kind of what I got going on. Apologize for the tank being really cloudy, but wanted to give an update. These guys are a good 3 inches. Some of the bigger guys, 3.5 almost, and these guys are, 2.5. So I think these guys have got plenty of growing to do in big size, and as they get bigger, I'm gonna have to worry about some of these fish of how, what to do with them. But for now, I think this will be a good tank to change stuff up. So thanks for watching.